Hey, I'm in the King James Bible in Revelation 1:18, and it says, I am he that liveth and was dead, and behold, I am alive evermore. Amen. And have the keys of hell and of death. And, that was Jesus Christ speaking. And towards the end of verse 17, it says, Fear not, I am the first and the last. Okay. Revelation 1:18 is clearly talking about Jesus Christ. And, the Jehovah's Witnesses, should I call them the Jehovah's False Witnesses, because they reject that Jesus is Jehovah, and they reject the Messiah. They reject free grace. They reject the gospel, and they don't even believe that Jesus Christ bodily rose from the dead. They don't believe that Jesus Christ is God, and they use the Bible called the New World Translation. Okay, and it's a corruption of the King James Bible, and again, I'm using a King James Bible here. But I want you to know that even though the JWs tried to, like their so-called Watchtower Society tries to hide the fact that Jesus Christ is Jehovah, one of the things they missed in their own New World Translation is Revelation 1:18. Okay. So show them Revelation 1:18 and ask them, like, have you ever run into one? Who was the first and the last that lives but was dead? But behold, he's alive evermore. Okay. And, it would be great if that gets them, if that's a seed planter, gets them thinking about, Jesus Christ being Jehovah, because Jesus Christ is Jehovah. In Exodus, God appears to Moses in a burning bush, and he tells Moses his plan, and then Moses asks him, basically, when I go to the children of Israel, who am I going to say that sent me? And God said, I am. To tell them that I am that I am, right? That famous I am. And just a couple chapters later, God tells Moses, my name is Jehovah. Okay. And then when you get to the Gospels, Jesus Christ tells the Pharisees, before Abraham was, I am. And he warned them, if they didn't believe that, they're going to die in their sins. That means, that means that they're going to go to hell, okay? Because their sin debt would have been paid for. And tell a JW, if they don't believe that Jesus Christ is Jehovah, if they don't believe the gospel, the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ, who was God manifested in the flesh, if they don't believe that, if they reject the I am, then, they're going to die in their sins. And they'll suffer the second death, the lake of fire.